Hey everybody, my name is Leanne Crawford. Welcome to my channel, The Spirit Journal. I'm going to be doing a pick a card reading for you guys today. Before I start, firstly, I'd like to say thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. All of your comments, subscribing, the likes, booking your readings, your comments and your emails and questions and everything. I really appreciate it. So, and I appreciate all of you guys as well. Thank you for coming back. And let's get started. So this is going to be a general reading. I have 3 crystals, 3 piles to choose from, 3 groups, and whichever crystal you are most drawn to, that will be your reading. So the first crystal that I have is Labradorite. I nearly forgot then. This is my favorite as well. Labradorite. So if you're drawn to the Labradorite, you are going to be group 1. I will put the timestamp in the description. The second group we have is Bloodstone. If you're drawn to the Bloodstone, you will be group 2. Your link will be in the description. And group 3 we have Carnelian. If you're drawn to the Carnelian, this is a bit like a conker. If you're drawn to the Carnelian, you guys will be group 3. So join me for your reading and let's see. I have lots of cards here, so it's going to be a nice deluxe reading, not the short 1-2 cards that I usually do. And I'll be clarifying with some tarot. So let's get started. So this reading is going to be for my Labradorite group 1. Let's see what cards we have for you. Okay, so from my animal spirit deck, we have the owl card. Keyword is magic. I'll read it to you guys. Choose to know the truth because you can. Open your inner vision. You can see through deception. Let the past go and make room for a better life. Rise up. Magic and wisdom are your birthright. That's powerful. We have the giraffe. Keyword visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I love giraffes. They have really beautiful eyes. The next card we have is Mother of Life. Nourishment of the golden grain mother. We have fire ant, upward pointing triangle. It's the alchemical symbol for fire. We have the shark, downward pointing triangle. It's the alchemical symbol for water. We have the frog, downward pointing triangle again, water. From my Dark Days Tarot deck, we have the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the High Priestess. Okay, Labradorite group, let's get into your reading. So first I want to start here with the Mother of Life card, Nourishment of the Golden Grain Mother. So this card usually comes out when we find that we're not really living up to what we truly want to be doing. Life kind of seems a bit dead and dry. Our energy is kind of depleted. We're stuck in our tasks, our daily tasks. We don't really seem to be getting time or making time for ourselves. Like we're not really factoring in our own self-care into the roles that it is that we're used to playing or being for other people. So yeah, this card is really about nourishing yourself, making time for nourishment. And I think with the giraffe card, and the High Priestess card. You know this group, you know that you need to make time for your self-care. If you don't know this in your mind, you know this in your body. Your body is telling you, your body is physically telling you that you need to take a break. Okay? For some of this group, you guys can see something that you are not speaking on. You can see that there needs to be some kind of change, or you are noticing some kind of aggressor or like aggressive communication that needs to change. You can see that something's going to happen, because with this group, you guys have the Visionary and the High Priestess and the Magic. Choose to know the truth because you can. You have the ability to know the truth. Look at this High Priestess card. This is my favorite High Priestess card of all the High Priestess cards, because it shows how she's connected to the earth, and it shows how she's connected to the cosmos. In her hand there you've got the sun and the moon, and then it shows how she's connected with the collective unconscious, the ancestors, those who have come before her. This card really demonstrates how we embody the High Priestess ourselves. And this suggests that you have already around you the ability to tap in and see. There's a shark here. This shark is either lurking in your environment or it's lurking within your own mind. In the fact that it's like I'm getting critical. It's like I'm drawn to these sharp teeth. It's like snappy, clamped down. Almost like maybe something's clamped down on your energy, like you have to be, or you've had to be a particular way. But you can see that for your future, or the future of the people around you, that can't go on for much longer. It's like you have this, you want to change, you want to communicate. But maybe when you do, or maybe when you try, someone sees this as like you being aggressive. Or maybe you haven't quite found the balance it is to communicate what it is that you need. So it's coming out like aggression. It's like snappy. There's a few messages in these cards. This is a general reading, so I'm going to pick up different things for different people. So just take what resonates and what applies. But here with the Seven of Swords and the Shark card, it suggests that maybe someone in this group, there could be people who are being lied to, or you're with a group of people. Fire ants. And everyone's trying to rush to the center or to the top. Or maybe this could be you. But with this combination, it suggests that there is a lie, an untruth, or something like self-sabotaging in not saying what you see. Communicating what you need. Not communicating what you need. Not having any boundaries will lead to people like this coming in your life. Sharp personalities. Like people who generally just want to take and feed off of you. This whole energy, this whole group, whichever message resonates, the Frog card is saying it's time for rejuvenation. Cleansing needs to happen here. Could be a cleansing of your timeline on social media. This could be a cleansing of your social circles and your groups. This could be a cleansing of your actual physical body. Salt baths, smudge sticks, deep self-care, like genuinely taking the time, like when you rub your cocoa butter and your shea butter or your Nivea, whatever you use into your skin, really mindfully do it. Don't just quickly, you know, refresh yourself. Make it a routine and a ritual. You take time and you massage that cream into your body so you feel centered in your body. Things like that. This is something that helps me. What the reason I say that is because it's going to help you to feel grounded in your actual body, and to allow yourself to start. It's a start towards that nurturing and that self-care that you need. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a few tarot cards from my golf deck to see what other messages we can get. Look, there's definitely some kind of deception here. You guys can see it. So if you guys are in this group looking for some clarification that what you are seeing or what you are hearing or what you might be witnessing is some form of deception or gaslighting or subtle manipulation, then this is basically clarifying that for you. Others of you need to take care of your body and make it a commitment. You see what I'm saying? Make it a commitment, a ritual. The Hierophant, Taurus. Taurus is about the body as well. Physical physical body or physical body. Tauruses are usually quite strong physically. Make it a commitment to taking care of because you see, what we forget is that the physical, sorry, not the physical, the feminine energy, the feminine is our physical body. This container is the feminine, it's feminine energy. So if we're not physically taking care of our bodies, there's a whole element of the divine feminine that we've just discarded. But our body is our temple for our spirit. So if we are not nurturing that temple, we're not cleaning and cleansing that temple, we are not aware of the types of energies and the types of communications that we are letting into that temple, it's almost like we're deceiving ourselves now, because we know that we need better. We deserve better. You know it. Three of Pentacles. And then Five of Pentacles. Worry. This is the type of worry where you will manifest it. So this needs to be a commitment to working towards changing mindset. There needs to be a strategy. This is why I feel like routine and ritual is important as well. For those of you who are connecting with the message that of taking care of your physical body, you guys need to speak up, and you guys need to say that, you know what, I need to take time. I need to take care of myself as well, because some of you are actually tapping in to get messages from your higher self, from inside your heart, from the cosmos, from God, from the creator, from the universe, whoever it is you vibe with. Your higher self has something to say. About love. And I feel like this is more love in terms of loving yourself wholly and unapologetically, and doing what you need to do in order to replenish and restore your energy in your body. Yeah, Princess of Wands actively doing this. This, for people For those of you who are vibing with the message of taking care of your physical body, this has almost become a little demon for you, where it's like behind you there's something, or inside you there's a part of you that's like, no, I don't want to do this. I want to just rest. I want to do this. I want to go and explore it. But you're not allowing yourself freedom. You're not allowing yourself free. In not allowing yourself this as well is preventing you from trailblazing and setting the path and setting the example for those around you, how to love yourself. Because I know this is the star card. Look how she's pouring the water. This is her taking care of herself from root to tip, from heaven to earth, from spirit to body, all elements. That's the message I'm picking up here. And then the Chariot card. This is about being pulled in different directions. You need to be forward focused and let anything, this is where you're going. Anything this side and this side of you, if it's not going to align with this journey, you need to just be like, nice to see you. Goodbye. Like, you have this group have a mission or a message or something that they need to do for themselves. Like here where it's saying that, and as I'm saying that, I see stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I feel like the message for this group as well is that it's okay to love yourself and it's okay to put yourself first. It's okay because you set the example and then you set the tone of how people are going to treat you. And not only that, you show people how they can love themselves as well. You have the magic. It's like what you do is gonna ripple. It ripples. So for the group who are vibing with the message of something is deceiving, there is some kind of deception. This deception seems to be coming about through communication, and you guys can feel it in your physical body. The moment, whatever this is connected to, whatever noun, so if it's a person, they speak. If it's a place, when you go there. If it's a thing, when you touch it or you're around it, or you feel it in your physical body. You feel it here. Makes here uncomfortable. We really discard the messages of our physical body. We are really so what's the word, distracted or invested in connecting so highly that we forget that we have a physical machine that gives us messages when we're around danger, or if we're in something that's good for us and it's making us feel good. We feel it. We forget about these feelings. Pay attention to your physical body, because I don't know why I need to say this, but someone needs to hear that you're not hungry. That is a red flag. You're not hungry. It's not a butterfly. It's a red flag. Okay. Because with the shark now, it's like praying in. You see that honing in. There's a shark and a predator that has been honing in and studying. They've been studying you. They've been studying your movements. They've been studying how you move. They've been studying how you react. Almost like they've been orchestrating and triggering situations so that you respond like a fire ant. And they can justify themselves. And you know this. You're the High Priestess. You know this because you're the visionary. And you don't know that you hold magic and power and authority and insight that they can see, but you don't. But you can almost, you feel the deception. You might not be able to put your finger on it, but pay attention. So I think I'm going to leave that message there for my Labradorite group. I hope that message helps you. I hope it clarifies something for you, encourages you to set a routine and take care of yourself and your body. No, I need to do that. So yeah, I'm going to move on to the next group, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace. Hey group 2, this is your reading. This is a reading for my group 2 Bloodstone group. Let's get straight into it. So let's see your cards. We have the pronghorn or antelope. Action. Now is time to act. Opportunities are here. Move forward with confidence. Your talents will always help you land on the pinnacle. Your quick wit and keen senses will lead you to success. Polar bear, mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. And we have Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. We have the hawk, upward pointing triangle is the alchemical symbol for air. We have the deer, downward pointing triangle is the alchemical symbol for earth. And the horse, downward pointing triangle again is the alchemical symbol for earth. For my Dark Days tarot deck, we have the Ace of Swords. We have the Temperance card. We have the Judgment card. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, guys, this is a powerful spread. Let me just say that first of all. These are powerful cards. So let me start by speaking of the Serpent of Fire, Priestess of the Serpent's Sisterhood. This card comes out when we are increasing in our power. This card also comes out when we are going through a major transformation, where our energy field is growing. Our energy field is growing, and we are also releasing energies that are no longer welcome to us, no longer a part of our journey, that are no longer going to serve us. So this card speaks of an increase in power. You see the serpent here is a symbol of the rising of the Kundalini, Priestess of the Serpent Sisterhood. Shows that you are growing stronger in your power. And the other cards in this spread support that, and they support this card. The polar bear is very much associated with the mystic and the shaman. The horse is a friend to the mystic and the shaman. It helps to carry the shaman to wherever it needs to go. Shaman like a nomad. You go here, you heal and help. You go there and heal and help, and you leave. And it's saying that there's an opportunity here with this antelope, the pronghorn card. These animals are very alert and very vigilant, just like the deer, the feminine, the divine feminine of this card. They're both very alert. They're both very family orientated. The deer is very intuitive. She's very loving. She's very gentle. She picks up on subtle changes in her environment. The antelope, the pronghorn, they never drop their antlers. They always have a divine connection. So here it's like we have the divine masculine connected with the cosmos, and here we have the divine feminine deeply connected with the earth and her body and her environment. And these two energies work in unison, interchangeably. And this is what's growing. This group is getting messages upon messages. And I don't know if you are making time to get these messages, but it's really important that you do. Somewhere there's some guidance coming to you in regards to how your energy is growing, how it's increasing, also where you need to go and where you need to put the work in, because something for you guys, you're being called to do it. You're being called to do it. So if you guys are here looking for clarification for some kind of calling, something you want to put the work in, maybe a business, maybe you want to start a business, maybe you want to write a book, maybe you want to start healing, maybe you want to start teaching, maybe you want to start sharing or learning about your abilities or what is happening to you. Maybe this group is the group that is getting all of the dreams, because I have had an influx of people who are having so many like vivid and significant dreams in their life, even people who never really used to dream. This group has a calling. Your power is growing, but also with your power growing, that means you have a great responsibility. You have a great responsibility. You may be able, some in this group will be able to see, and some of you are speaking too quickly. Not every message you get is for somebody else. Some of you might be facing judgment for your abilities, or you might be facing judgment for what it is that you want to do, this opportunity that you want to take. So you're having to balance out your gift. It's like you having to walk two realms. You walk the realm of the shaman, and then you wake up and you go to your job and you do what you normally do. Or you wake up and you be a mum and you do your mum stuff. Or you wake up and you run your business and you're working hard, but there is something else around you. Your power is growing, whether you're aware of it or not. With this card as well, it's important to not underestimate your ability to create your reality. You're growing stronger, so your words, your thoughts, your power, your actions, your intention, they're growing in terms of potency. So you are going to have to take more responsibility for your mind, for how you're thinking, your thoughts. You're going to have to actively make sure and actively check that you are speaking kindly to yourself. You're planting seeds. You're planting messages within your own self that are kind, that are loving and compassionate, that are truthful. Because sometimes, you know, you'll hear people say, speak kindly to yourself, speak lovingly to yourself. And sometimes the most loving thing you can say to yourself is, you need to fix up, you know. Sometimes I look in the mirror and I just like, you need to fix up. Like, I know what you're doing, you need to fix up. So you guys need to gauge which way it is you need to speak to yourselves. But this horse is calling for freedom. As your power, your potency, your presence, your energy, your vision, your awareness increases as you embrace that you are the mystic, as you embrace your abilities, you are going to need more space. You're going to need more space. So let me get some Cup Tarot. And we get some extra messages. I feel like this is the group that has a calling, and it's really interesting that this is my Bloodstone group, because usually I get this type of message for the Labradorite group. Bloodstone is actually connected to Christ, the Christ consciousness. One of the stories associated with Bloodstone is that it formed at the base of the crucifix from the blood that fell from Jesus. These three crystals, this is my Holy Trinity. The Father, the Mother, and the Son. Christ consciousness is your conscious awareness. Your connection with the divine. Start that again. So we'll get some... No, I'm not going to take those. We'll get some clarifiers. Let's see. This horse card is really sticking out to me. It's like it's almost coming out 3D in my peripheral vision. So this is really saying that you guys need freedom. You guys need space. If you don't have a lot of time, because I mean, it's all well and good being the mystic and the shaman, but we're also mums and we're also dads and we're also this and that, and we have like real world life to do, you know what I mean? Bills gotta get paid. You gotta make time, man. Even if it's like you say 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, this is just an example. That is your mystic hour, and that's where you just do whatever it is that you do. Whether you listen to music, you chill out, you just be with yourself, and just be with yourself. Make time for that. Then that's what you need to declare. Ace of Swords. You have the Emperor card associated with Aries. Also, again, boundaries. I'm picking up more so from this card, but yeah, increasing power. Your power is gonna increase in a way that is dominant. There's too many cards. For some of you, you're going to be gaining clarity on how life, the course of life, has led you or has made you aware. How certain events in your life have been like initiations into different transformations, different versions of yourself. You could be transforming into a different version of yourself. This is making me think of the disillusion. Indolence, 8 of Cups. Disillusion, boundaries. Okay. Some of you need more boundaries so that you are able to receive the messages and the guidance and the clarity from yourself within. Everything you need is within you. There is nothing outside of you. Everything is within. So I'm always going to tell you to go inside, within yourself. Some of you need boundaries to do that, like literal. Sometimes I will write a note and put on my door so my kids don't trouble me. I mean, even boundaries like that. If you got really young, you know what the best advice somebody gave me was? It come from a Virgo. When my kids were really, really young, they said to me, put your children to bed at 6:30 or 7 o'clock because they're babies and they need to sleep and you need time for yourself. And I was like, yeah, for real, I need time for myself. After I started putting them to bed, yeah, at 7 o'clock, my whole energy changed. I had the whole of the night time for myself. So if you can put that, it's boundaries like that, like for example in your life, so that you can have these moments, you need to balance. It's like I'm picking up, you need to balance yourself with others. Like you need to balance how much you're giving to yourself, so you can give yourself to yourself, so you can embrace this energy, because it's not going to go nowhere and it's just going to be here. It's part of you, it's part of your journey, it's what you come here for. See, look, and from that Ace of Cups, this is draining, emotionally draining. You need, and then you get the ace, sorry, 8, and then the ace. This is renewal. This is a major transformation. This is a transformation from a space where you are emotionally and mentally drained to a place of feeling renewed. So if you are feeling drained right now, it is probably because you are going through such a major transformation, and it's like 5D. It's 5D. This is happening in your dreams. It is happening in like, how can I explain it? It's the subtle threads that are around you, even with the people that are around you. All of these are helping you to become this greater version of yourself. For some of you, I feel like you need to put work in. Like there's some type of project or some type of idea or something that you've wanted to work on, or you feel like you should be working on, or like there's something you feel like you should be doing. That is a calling. Then that's what you should do. If you can make steps toward that. This spread kind of encourages that for you. So let me pull one more card. High Priestess. To end the reading, we have the High Priestess card. This is about intuition. Again, this is what this, you guys may be on the path of the priestess, the mystic. You're definitely connected with divine feminine energy and masculine energy. So if there is a feeling of being drained and then filled and then drained and then filled and then drained again, this is your energy tempering itself to find its balance in your newfound power. Somehow this is going to be beneficial to the people around you. So I think I'm going to leave that reading there. I hope that helps give you guys some clarity. This group was amazing. I could have gone on. That's why I'm going to stop here now. So I do hope that message helps you guys, and I'll be back soon. Peace. Hey, this is for my Carnelian group. Let's get into your messages. So the first card we have for you is Lion, Higher Calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. We have the Puffin, Partnership. Accept yourself and your colourful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. Then we have Brother in Darkness. Overcoming negative energy with the power of the feminine. We have the Cheetah, upward pointing triangle. The line going through it is the alchemical symbol for fire. We have the golden egg, circle, symbol for spirit. And the cosmic egg. For my Dark Days Tarot, we have the Queen of Swords, Queen of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Three of Swords. Okay. I can see a story here. I can see a few stories here. So let's start with the Brother in Darkness card. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. So this card comes out when we are experiencing some form of negative energy, something that could be presenting itself externally or something within us that needs to be healed. So this card usually comes out when there is some kind of lie, maybe, or deception. When there's some kind of feeling of something not being quite right, or you're waiting for something to be revealed. Overcoming negative energy with feminine power. This on the card is Set. Set, the brother of Osiris. And Set was very, very angry when Osiris and Isis got together, and he really, really wanted Isis for himself. Because he couldn't control that urge, that led to him not only murdering his brother, but after Isis resurrected him and they had a divine son child, he tried to murder the child as well. This is the type of negative energy. When it goes unchecked and uncalled for, it grows and grows and grows. Whether this is happening outside of you or within you, you will know. The lion is a symbol of mastery. Lion is associated with mastery and regalness and royalness, but the lioness is also a very strong symbol of power. The lioness does all the hunting. The lioness does all the work, doesn't she? This card is saying that you have the courage to overcome this negative energy. I don't know if this is if someone is watching this and they are actually in a partnership where on the outside it looks fantastic, but behind closed doors it is something completely different, and you want to speak because it's causing you heartbreak, but you're worried because you put so much work and effort into this, and it's a family, but it's hurting. And you're keeping it to yourself. This is saying speak to your friends, speak to your family, whoever you can reach out to. If you're in a space where you need help, then reach out. Don't suffer in silence. For other people, I'm picking up that this is about embracing your colorful personality, and you have been surrounded by people who have kind of try to dim your light and dim your shine in order that they can appear to be better than what they really are. Some of you in this group, I'm picking up that you have been through some kind of hurtful or heartbreaking situation, like it's pierced at your heart, like a betrayal, and it's forced you to evolve. It's forced you to have to grow in some particular way, but it's also allowed you to master your emotions. So you've gone from the Queen of Cups to the Queen of Swords. Higher level of perception, being able to see. It's like you've been through this before, so you can see it. You can see this negative energy. You see it and you feel it and you know it in your heart and in your vision. So pay attention to your perceptions. You see the rose here. It's her third eye. The vision. Before I get a vision, I see a rose sometimes. Feminine. So let's get some clarifier cards and see. I feel like if this is if you're in this group and you want to, it's like you want to step out and you want to be yourself and you want to show people your eccentric personality, and you want to bring joy through through your being, through who you are, or through what you do. This is confirmation for that. I feel like something in the past, I was about to say something in the past maybe prevented you from doing this. You got 10 of cups here, sorry, 9 of cups here. This is happiness. So I feel like some potential heartbreak has prevented you from finding this happiness. I'm kind of picking up quite manipulative energy in this group, you know. It's like you show happiness, and the moment that you show happiness, you're not supposed to, or you're not allowed to. And then you got the 8 of Wands. This is communication. Now, so yeah, this is communicating. I feel like it's like almost like a promise is made and then it's broken. Manipulation. I know this is the Magician, but I'm picking up manipulation. So either there is manipulation through some type of communication. Happiness is being manipulated through word, through the way someone is speaking to you very carefully, very intricately. It affects your feelings and your emotions, and it's kind of left you like, you know what, I'm just gonna sit here on my cloud and just watch, not even wait. All the Queen of Swords feelings are in her eyes. If you can't read eyes, you would never know. So let's get some more clarity about this brother in darkness card. We have the Cruelty. 9 of Swords. This is almost like being cruel to yourself, but like I'm saying, it's like being cruel with words or manipulative with words. But in this spread, it's like you've got the power and the energy. You have like this divine solar forces. Your divine ability to act is supporting you in this reading. 3 of Pentacles. Your divine ability to act. You see that Sun in Aries. Follow your spirit. It's like you're being moved. It's like spirit wants you to move and you're resisting. Nothing grows in comfort. Then you have 3 of Pentacles. Keyword on this card is work. So we have 2 3s and 2 9s. 8 and 1 is 9 again. This is 3s and 9s. You need to take action, but you can't just be acting. You need to strategize. So whatever this applies to, you need to have a firm, clear, direct strategy This is why the Queen of Swords is here, because she can see. She is the one looking down on this structure from a bird's eye view and seeing how it all connects. And at the point, at the top, the connecting point, the pinnacle here, this is the controlling factor. You want to be the controlling factor at the point of that pinnacle. That's what you want. And if you're not, you need to trust who is at the top there. You've got the Empress card and the Fool card. So there's a new beginning. There's a new cycle. There's something happening. There's something being created. But what is being created is based on what is being said, what is being thought about, the messages that are being communicated. You have the ability to take control over this situation. Listen to your heart, because you already know. You can see. You can see it. You've been through it. This is not a new cycle where you're beginning with no knowledge. You're beginning with 360 degrees worth of knowledge. I'm going to pull one more card. Tie it up. Let's see. Knight of Wands. Again, there's a lot of action, a lot of fire. Once you make your plan, you need to execute it like the Knight of Wands and blaze forward with it. Don't let anybody stop you. Overcoming this, doing the work, whether this is something outside of you or within you, the work is always going to happen on the inside. I think a lot of this has happened in terms of your emotions, balancing your emotions, coming to terms with heartbreak, seeing where you put a lot of work in, where maybe it hasn't been given back to you. Someone actively thinking in a way that is cruel and detrimental to happiness. The Lion card here saying that you have what you need and you're being called to act. You have to accept yourself for who you are, and don't let anyone or anything stop you from moving forward and growing. I do feel like this group, whether it was a case where you went through something and you were forced to grow, or you went through something and you learned as a result of that, it was like a sharp, it was like you burst out this egg too quickly into consciousness. And now you have to kind of slow down a little bit and put all the pieces together. And once you've put those pieces together and you have your answer, you're going to know exactly what cycle it is, what direction to take, where you're going to go, what you want to create. And you're going to charge forward with it. So I'm going to leave that message there. I hope that helps somebody.